Do we actually have free will? Or have we just convinced ourselves we do because the alternative is deeply inconvenient? Science and esoteric traditions have been arguing about this for centuries, and rather annoyingly, they're starting to agree. In day-to-day life, free will feels completely obvious. You choose to watch this video, or rather not. You choose the outfit, you choose the third biscuit at 11 p.m. Fully your decision. But then neuroscience falls in, as it tends to do, and made things deeply uncomfortable. Experiments suggest your brain has already made a decision before you are consciously aware of making it. So that third biscuit your brain had already committed, which would suggest free will is, to put it gently, a very convincing story we tell to ourselves. And yes, I can hear Professor Sapolsky's nodding furiously from here, but here's where it gets interesting, because esoteric traditions, mystics, philosophers, the whole lot argued for centuries that the average person is essentially sleepwalking through life. And modern neuroscience increasingly says the same thing, just with better funding and fewer candles. The vast majority of our behavior is driven by unconscious processes, patterns we didn't choose and barely notice, which leads to a rather unsettling conclusion. What we call free will might mostly be habits in a very convincing trench coat. So perhaps the question isn't whether free will actually exists, whether are we actually awake enough to exercise it? And in the meantime, the very least we can do is continue funding Professor Sapolsky's research for all our sakes and get that third biscuit. Definitely, it's my decision.